Hi, folks. Yeah, that point. You make everything beautiful. Mm. It's still in my head. I've seen the movie The Unsung Hero. It ain't bad. I wouldn't say it's great. It's basically the pride of the father that the movie's mainly about. But again, like so many fathers, yeah, they want to provide for their children and for their family. And when they can't, when other people do it for them, then yeah, pride can be hit. Of course it can. But there you go. It is what it is. Again, yeah. But yeah. Then when everything basically started going right for them, I just said to God, okay, and as in looking at my situation, going, okay, come on, come on. Yes, I know. Yes. It's nice when you do that. I like it. I like seeing it when you do it to other people or for other people. That's great. Yeah, when people have been waiting, that's great. Yeah. And come on. And I know that when I'm saying it, it's more of a joke with God. Because the reality, again, yeah, I know that at some point I'm going to be moving out from this place now. Pretty much a certainty because the landlord is forced to put in the immediate amenities that should have been there in the first place. Hot water, heating, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. When I first moved into this property, I believed I was worthy of nothing. So when I got nothing, I was like, okay, that's fine. I didn't believe I was worth much more than that. So it's like, okay, fine. Well, I've been in properties where it was that when I was in Bournemouth. I had a property there, but when I moved from the middle flat, from flat 6 to the attic flat had no heating. Neither did the middle flat. There was no heating in any of the properties there. And the attic flat had an issue with the same as here. Water pressure for the hot water. It was dismal. They said, well, the reason is because you're in the attic. The water has to go up. So therefore, the water has to go up. Here, they're saying because I'm in the bloody basement. The water. Yeah, come on. When the landlord here said you can't do anything about it, I said, don't talk crap. You don't want to. It's not you can't, you don't want to. It's going to cost money. Well, because now he's asking me to leave so we can do it. So obviously he could do it. I was right on that point. He could. Yeah. All of it. As I say, yeah, all of this is just as it is. Yeah. And yeah, when I move, I've got no idea as to what's going to happen. I don't know. Well, I've said to God, okay, this point about I was talking to someone in church on Sunday about it, about the place that I've been talking to God about for a long time, and the things I believe will be there. And I said to God, yeah, I know. If I move from here into some council property, I know that everything I believed in you providing me a place is not going to happen because it is all based upon, well, two things. The Lord saying to me when was this? 2012, probably about 2012. I found a place to rent in the area that I was in, Bournemouth area. That would have been lovely. I had a garden where I could have got doggies and stuff like that. And yeah, that's when I heard the voice, a very clear voice, saying, forget that place. The place I have for you is so much better. That was in 2012. It's 2026 now. 14 years. 14 years. And that when God said to me only recently, about 2 to 3 years ago, yeah, that when I move, I won't have to take anything. And I said, why? He said, because you've had to restart your life so many times. And, buy bed, pots, pans, plates, and kettles, and all that again. That no, this time everything you need will be there. And then I started talking to him about, what does everything mean? Well, he said you won't need to take anything. And I said, by everything, do you mean clothing? Would that all be there? Well, maybe. That'd be interesting. But again, do I believe that that's possible? Yeah, with God, absolutely, yes. I believe it's possible for God to tell someone to buy me clothes and to tell the person what size I am. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Do I believe that God can do that? Yeah. Yeah. So, but as I say, I know that that's quite possibly never going to happen now. Well, because if I'm going to move from here soon, then soon we're going to find out. Yeah. And I don't mind either way. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Yeah. Well, because I'm at that point, I have no fear at all. None. I have no fear now. I'm completely at peace. And, I know that, yeah. Well, as I said, I've done videos recently talking about the filling station and the church I'm in. And just saying, okay, I've got to go there with zero expectation. But also go there knowing that I'm going to see God in some way. Because I am. Whether that be in the conversation, or whether that be in the worship, or whether that be in whatever, I will see God. And that's what matters. Yeah. I'm not there to fix that church. I'm not there to help them to receive what I have. Because if they're not ready, then that ain't gonna work, is it really? No. So the best thing you can do with stuff like that is get on with it from day to day. Yeah. Don't know. Well, in the past, God said to me to get copies of The Passion of the Christ on DVD. DVD because more people can play DVD than they can play Blu-ray. Because, even though Blu-ray has been around for years, a lot of people don't have a Blu-ray device. But they have a way where they can play a DVD. So therefore, okay. But a lot of people stream stuff now, don't they? So therefore, I can play either. I've got a Blu-ray drive and software to play Blu-ray, or I can play DVD. It matters not to me. So I bought, I think, 7 or 9. I'm not sure if it's 7 or 9. I've got about 9 copies. Well, yes. Well, as I say, I met a person at the filling station who had varicose vein issue. They were at church on Sunday, so I said to them, I will bring them, rather than them look at clips of the Passion of the Christ on YouTube. If they want, I'll bring them a video. I'll bring them a DVD of it. And they were going, yeah, because they haven't seen it. As ridiculous as it may seem, the best tool that points to Easter has never been shown in a church for those people over God knows how many years. And that to me is insane. There's an absolutely wonderful, beautiful tool. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, to me, it's madness. But yeah, the pastor said he doesn't want me handing them out. Well, I'm going to hand one out. And yeah. As to the rest of them, we'll see what God wants to do. Yeah. Well, if God wants me to hand them out quietly, then handing them out quietly will be what happens. Because there's other people in the church who have never seen that movie. So therefore, yeah. They're never been blessed by it. And so, yeah. We shall see what happens. But yeah. As to all things, I don't care. No. I'm not bothered. I understand that Father sees the big picture. I don't try to focus in any way, shape, or form on what I can see now because I know that, yeah, I'm going to trust the one. It was on my car. Are you going to trust what you can see or are you going to trust the one who can see the big picture? Well, yeah, that was a challenge to me as well. And so now that's what I do. I trust the one who can see the big picture. Yeah, there will be times when that will be tested, and that's okay. There'll be times when I might fail in that way, and that's okay. It's all about learning. So, yeah, he makes everything beautiful. So let's move into that beautiful and for it to be more beautiful, like these trees will be pretty soon. You take care. God bless.